Yep.
as we go racing here for the second race tonight. And is Ewan Langley leading the way into turn one. Of course, a lot of drivers now on different sets of tyres. 3 wide into turn one. It's Harry Ward. It's being pushed wide on the exit.
Seems like they've held it together. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, sorry, I was just going to say it was Bowlerson is in the wall, and there's a lot of contact in the background. We have to come back and have a look at what's happened there, but as Bowlerson is out of the race already.
Merline already lost his rear wing again.
Yeah, no, a lot of chaos, so the drivers did not learn what to do between the two races, but it is Langley holding on to the position from Timo Gertz in P2. Everyone very bunched up. Got a very good start. Actually clipped the back of another car.
Yep.
So then does he just get squeezed here into turn one? What happens? Oh, no. He just goes for a gap that does not exist.
Yeah.
Holy Ralph Schumacher roleplay from 2002, I believe it was. So, yeah. Of course.
Australia, I remember that. Of course.
It's very, and let's just see, there was a few other drivers involved, one being Mark Calversbert, who I think finished a little bit further down the field than what he would have wanted to. Was he involved in this? Yeah, of course, he was one of the drivers involved with, I think, Merline Broovers as well, so that's where he lost his rear wing. So, yeah, no, absolute replica that was, unfortunately.
Oh, dear. No, I just realized it now. I mean, like, it's insane. I mean, first race, first lap, pretty good. Everybody kept it clean. Second lap, carnage began. And then this race is just start right from the get-go. Before the race has even taken place, we're already got damage.
See another driver being caught out as Hayden Gullis, losing the car on the inside there on the first lap. Cold tyres taking out another driver being absolutely steamrolled by David Payne. So, no, definitely not the way he would have wanted his race to start.
Oh boy.
And we see another one of the aeroplane crashes there. Quickly check on Wojciech Dvorak as well, being involved in turn one, being at the back of the grid, but still finding a way to find contact with another driver.
That's just death, man. Nobody was safe.
Nobody was safe indeed. Yeah, a bit of a concertina effect, and yeah, just so easily losing his rear wing through not really any fault of his own. But, you know, that is racing, unfortunately. Yeah, no, tooth and nail.
Here comes a move into the chicane.
Whoopa, as we see Boutsman trying to make the most out of this confusion in front. I think, no, Harry Ward seems to have served corner. Yeah, no, Harry Ward seems to have served his slowdown penalty and kept the position. So let's see what Boutsman can do into turn one.
3 wide might be on the cards. We'll see. Up there it is.
3 wide into turn one. Does it work out? Let's see Williams down the inside making the most out of that.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's going to have the outside then for the next corner. Still Boutsman then down the inside of Sinteski, holding it around the outside on those alternates as Williams is looking for the move.
Can he hold it? I think he can.
There we go. Williams down the inside up to P7. So very aggressive start so far from him, and it's working out so far. As we see big lunge from, I think that is Riley Blunt. It is, of course, our previous race winner making his way past Kay Boutsman up into P8 for him. It is in the end. As Boutsman goes a bit wide.
Oh, go for it.
And Strobel making. Oh my God. That is absolutely...
Oh, Jesus.
Looking for the move into that last corner. Of course, a corner we did not expect to be seeing a lot of action from, but has had its fair few moments.
Yep. Slipstream down the back straight on Josh to see if Josh can hold on to it. Maybe, maybe not.
It's a bit further back. It's the battle between P1 and 2 from the last race. Riley Blunt and Jake Williams going side by side to there, but Williams seems to be holding on.
Josh keeping it side by side through the arena with Akos and Teski. They're still side by side for a good chunk of the sector.
Oh, Good racing between them, but does this allow the storming Ben Mills to get a move on?
They're still side by side. This is excellent.
Brilliant racing between these guys. Racing hard, but racing fair. Oh my god, but
A little bit of gravel.
What? They're side by side, almost making contact. That's actually contact. Williams without a front wing.
Yeah, he lost it. Oh no.
Gonna have a quick look back at what happened with Jake Williams and Ben Mills, of course, being very loose there and just looking for the movement. I mean, the slightest touch between them.
I was gonna say the contact didn't look to be that crazy.
I think, is it collision with Lemeray, perhaps? Through the Schumacher
his wing is bent a little bit, I believe.
Looks for the move down the inside. Oh my god, there's a big contact for Hendricks as he goes straight on. You know, you do certainly need to have some sort of understanding for how the game works, because you know there's a bit of net code. You know there is latency between. I mean, most of the drivers are, of course, from Europe and so on. As we have a 3 wide moment into turn 1, just in front. As I'm doing my best Lance Stroll impression here.
Another transition.
Another transition is actually Riley Blunt up to P4, so he's made up a grand total of 12 positions so far in this race. From, of course, starting P16 all the way up to P4 as Mary gets very close to the back of Harry Ward now.
If you win the sprint and you have to start at the back for the future, I mean, you're gonna have to make moves. You're gonna have to stick your elbows out. But it's there's clearly two sides of the coin. I mean, with Jake not doing so well on one hand with the wing damage, and Riley Blunt already up into P4.
Yeah, that's the duality, and that's how quickly it can change. As we saw a very nice move from Luke Smith around the outside into turn 1. We'll have to wait and see, as I believe that we have checkered flag out now for Ewan Langley, who made the most of his reverse grid pole position, and he will take victory here tonight in the sprint race, with Akos Sinteski finishing P2, with Timo Gertz holding on to P3, and Riley Blunt making a really good recovery from his feature race win to finish P4 in the end, ahead of Luke Smith in P5.